lovely mother.
Hi, I'm Janette.
And I've been feeling a little under the weather recently, so I unfortunately did not get a chance to prep a Halloween podcast for our month of October, so I'm so sorry. I'm going to save that podcast I have half prepped for next year. So next year in October, we'll do that podcast. But for now, I normally save the trivia ones for when I don't have time to like prep a podcast. Okay. So here we are. We're going to be playing some Disney trivia.
Okay.
All right, so we'll do 20 questions. I'm going to put the link where I'm getting these questions in the description of this podcast. I'm getting all these questions from Buzzfeed. This was updated on June 27th, 2025, and it is by Laura Frustashi. So thank you so much to Laura for doing these Disney trivia questions. The way this is going to work is I can see the question, and then if I keep scrolling down, I'll see the answer. So we're going to do the question and the answer right away, and we'll just see how far we get. There's like 200 questions in this list, so maybe we'll just get to 20 or something.
See how much I can. This should be interesting. Okay.
Alrighty, so question 1. Which of these characters is not an official Disney princess? Merida, Moana, Raya, or Asha? I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's Asha. So because Merida is from Brave, she's definitely a princess. Moana is from Moana, she's definitely a princess. Raya is also a princess too. And Asha, I think, is just a regular person.
That's what I think
Not
too.
to be rude to Asha.
Right, not to be rude.
Asha's from the movie Wish.
Right.
So yes, the answer is Asha.
Okay,
so,
we got the first one right. Okay, we're going strong. Okay.
Question 2. What is the name of Rapunzel's pet chameleon in Tangled?
Oh, I don't know that one.
I know what it is.
Yeah, I know Amanda knows what it is. I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's Pascal.
Oh, Pascal.
Yep,
okay.
it is Pascal.
Yeah, I should have known.
We're
that.
not writing her answers down. We're just gonna wing it.
Yeah, we're just winging it here. This is just for fun. When you said Pascal, now I remember.
Yeah,
but I've
Pascal.
only seen Tangled once.
All right, question 3. Love is a Song, which is, in quotes, Love is a Song, can be heard in which Disney movie? I think I know the answer to this.
Ariel?
No, I think it's Bambi.
Oh,
Love is a Song.
Maybe. Could be. Well, I'll go with my first choice.
Ariel? All right. Nope, it is Bambi.
Bambi,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll say
I think I just saw something about that,
About Love is a
actually.
Song?
Something about Bambi and something about music. So maybe I saw something about that just recently.
Yeah, I only know this because I have on my Etsy account, for a little shout out, I have bridal shower games, and one of the ones is matching the love songs to the Disney movies, and Love is a Song to Bambi is one of them. But I mean, like, I haven't looked at that in a long time, so I just vaguely remember that one for some reason. I think it's because I didn't recognize the song when I first made it, because I don't really...
Oh, okay,
it's not
so
a
you
very
knew it
popular,
wasn't in something that
yeah,
you were...
I don't think it's a very popular song, that's why I was like, I feel
Okay.
like I don't know this one, so... All right, question 4.
I like the multiple choices.
Okay, well, we don't get multiple choice for this one.
Okay.
So, this is BuzzFeed, but Laura Frustashi didn't give us multiple
choices. Well, the first one was a multiple choice. I did okay.
All right, question 4.
Okay.
The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad is inspired by which two works of fiction?
Oh, well, I know what that is. That's the oh God, the Headless Horseman.
Is that what it's called?
Yes, the Headless Horseman.
This is two works of fiction. What's the other one then?
Oh God,
I'll say I don't know this one.
I know.
I would have figured out the Headless Horseman.
I know the books. I just
yeah.
can't think of the titles. The Adventures of Ichabod Crane.
I don't know.
Okay, go there and see what it says.
Well, let's see. Oh no, it says The Wind in the Willows and The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
That's I kept thinking about it. There's a town in Tarrytown, and it's Sleepy
yes.
Hollow,
Mm-hmm.
but it just wouldn't come to my brain.
Yeah.
But I knew what it was. Wind in the Willows, I forgot about. But
Yeah,
the one
I
about
wouldn't have gotten
Sleepy
that.
Hollow, I remembered because I remember the book.
Well, yeah, because that's the Headless Horseman. Yeah. All right, now that makes sense. Yeah, I would not have known that one. Okay. Ooh. What was Mickey Mouse originally going to be named? I do know this.
Oh God.
I think it was like Milfred.
It was some kind of odd name, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, I think it was like Milfred.
Willie? Maybe I'm gonna go with Willie
I don't
because it
think
was
it was
supposed to be
Willie.
Willie and the Steamship. Something about Steamship Willie. So I'm gonna go with Willie.
I think it was like Milfred or something like
Okay.
that. So, oh no, it was Mortimer.
Oh God,
Mortimer
I knew it was a
Mouse.
weird name, but
I knew
went
it
with
started
Willie.
with an
Okay.
M.
Okay.
And I remember it was Walt's wife who said, "Do not name him Mortimer." And she was like, "That's
He'd be
horrible."
a mortician.
I know, right? Don't go with Mortimer. I actually kind of like the name Mortimer. That's a nice name, but yeah, definitely not for Mickey. So not for Mickey Mouse. But all right, number 6. Which 3 continents are currently home to Disney theme parks? These questions are all over the place. So.
Okay. Well, we
All
got
right, so we got North America,
Asia,
and Europe.
Europe. That's it. That's easy.
Yep, North America,
Yeah,
Europe,
okay.
and Asia.
That was an easy question. Not a problem.
All right, what organization does Russell from Up belong to? I know this.
Oh, it's not the Boy Scouts.
No, it's similar to the Boy
It's
Scouts.
similar to the Boy Scouts, but I don't
It's
know.
the Wilderness Explorers.
Okay, I only seen that once too, but I
Yep,
knew
the
it was similar
Wilderness
to the Boy
Explorers.
Scouts. Yeah,
Wilderness
okay.
Explorers. Ooh, okay. What is Alice's full name in the 2010 live-action Alice in Wonderland adaptation?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
I don't know what her last name is. I
No.
do not remember. I'll be honest. Oh, I should have known this. Alice Kingsley. I did
Oh.
know that. As soon as I saw it, I was like, wait,
Yeah.
I did know this.
Okay, she would have known
So I was gonna
that.
say I love the Alice in Wonderland live action movie as well. So I was like, I know I'm gonna know
I
this.
didn't
but
like.
off the
I
top
only
of
saw
my
that
head,
movie once, and I didn't
I was
like
gonna
it.
get it. I'll blame that on being sick right now. So that's why I didn't remember Alice Kingsley. Number 9. Which characters make up the 3 caballeros?
Oh, well, you have your 3 caballeros. Where are they?
I don't know where they are.
They're usually sitting right
Yeah,
here.
they're normally here. I must have put.
okay.
I don't know where they
Oh,
are.
I don't know what their names are though.
All right, their names are Jose. Well, I guess Donald would make up one of them. So
Donald, Jose, and
and
is it an F? Starts with an F.
no, I was gonna say Fritz and Michael, but Fritz and Michael are from the
Yeah,
Enchanted Tiki Room.
I want to say
So
something F. But
It's Jose, Donald, and Panchito is the other one. Panchito.
Panchito? Paco.
No, I think it's Panchito.
Okay.
All right, let me look. Yeah, Donald, Jose, and Panchito.
Panchito. Where are they?
So it's Donald Duck, Jose Carioca, and Panchito Pistolas.
They usually
I don't know where they are. I think they're in the spare room right now.
Oh, okay. They've been moved.
I feel like Ted must have moved them and didn't tell me. All right, number 10. Oh, who composed the soundtrack for Tron Legacy?
Oh, that I have no
I
idea.
don't know, guys. I don't know composers.
Yeah, I don't know. that.
Is it like John Williams, a famous guy? That's the only person I would know.
I don't know.
Oh, it's Daft Punk.
Yeah, I would never
not
know
have
that.
known that. All right. Oh, I haven't actually seen. What is the name of May's favorite boy band in Turning Red? Turning Red. It's like the
I
only.
didn't see Turning
I
Red.
was gonna say that's the only movie I really
We
haven't
can't
seen.
answer that.
They are called Four Town, apparently. But yeah, that's like the one of the few. It's like Turning Red, and there's like one other movie I haven't seen yet. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Well, I would have lost this trivia contest.
All right, number 12. Which Disney character was immortalized as the smallest ever Madame Tussauds wax figure in 2008?
Oh, that I have no idea. I don't know anything about Madame Tussauds wax
Would
figures.
it be maybe Jiminy Cricket? He'd be the smallest character, right?
He'd be the smallest character to do. I don't know if she did Jiminy Cricket,
All right,
but
let's
maybe.
see. Nope, it was Tinkerbell.
Oh, Tinkerbell. I didn't even know. I didn't even know Madame Tussauds did any Disney character.
It makes sense. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
they do all the characters, right? All the characters, all the people. But yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know. I think wax figures are a bit creepy, so I don't.
They are.
I don't do
I don't
wax
really
figures.
like wax museums.
Sometimes it is cool when you do see one. You're like, wow, it looks just like the person.
I think
But
the last
sometimes
one
they're
I went
like-
to was in Niagara Falls when I was like in 7th grade.
Yeah, I've never been to one before. I've
Yeah.
seen them from like the outside.
We've
like,
never
if they
done them
have-
when you were a kid.
Yeah, if there's like a wax figure outside the museum. That's
Yes.
the only ones I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
that's
I've
the only
never
ones we've
gone-
ever seen.
gone
Wax
inside.
museums, we never paid the money to even bother going in.
All right, number 13. Complete this quote from Toy Story. That wasn't flying. That was. I'm going to say that again. Complete this quote from Toy Story. That wasn't flying. That was blank. That was. I haven't seen Toy Story in a while. I would say I'm not a big Toy Story fan.
Me either.
Controversial
I've only seen
opinion.
the first one.
I've seen all of them.
Well, I think I've
but
seen the second one,
I'm-
first and second one. I've not seen the rest, so I have no idea.
I would say that was crashing.
Oh wow!
I don't know what it is. So, all right, let's see. All right, okay. The quote was, "That wasn't flying. That was falling with style."
Oh, okay.
All right, number 4. I can definitely hear Woody saying that too to Buzz. So, all right, number 14. Which Disney film is the most expensive traditionally animated film to date? What is that traditionally animated? I feel like that's the key word here, right?
Yeah, traditionally animated, which means they're old-fashioned animated movie.
Yeah, because I feel like I
Not
know
the new ones that have the CGI.
I was gonna say
and
because I
stuff
know
in 'em.
Moana 2 is very expensive to make. So I don't know if it's Moana 2 or if it's a different one, like one of the more traditional, like non-CGI'd ones, like one of the.
That's what I
hand-drawn
mean. I
ones.
think when they talked about traditionally
Yeah.
animated, I would think I'm gonna go with Peter Pan.
I feel like I don't know, honestly. I'm going to stick with Moana 2 for now because that's the only thing that's coming to mind. Oh, no, it was Treasure Planet.
I didn't even know what that one is.
You don't know Treasure Planet?
Didn't even see it.
I know Treasure Planet.
Okay, didn't
we
even
haven't
see
watched it in a long time.
Didn't even see it.
That's part of the experimental era of Disney
Yes, but
movies.
that was a traditionally animated movie.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Nothing
I
with
didn't know.
CGI
Yeah,
or any of that
so
stuff. Okay.
I had no idea. But yeah, Treasure Planet, apparently. All right, number 15. What common kitchen item does Ariel refer to as a dingle hopper? We know this one.
It's a fork.
Yep, the fork. Oh, there's a photo of the fork, too.
Oh, good. I'm glad she finally picked something I could. This girl's pretty good at picking obscure
I know, right?
questions.
It's meant to be a hard one. So number 16. What do Disney villains Scar, Gaston, Maleficent, the Evil Queen, and Judge Claude Frollo have in common?
Say the names again.
What do Disney villains Scar, Gaston, Maleficent, the Evil Queen, and Judge Claude Frollo have in common? Guess they all die in the end.
Magic powers?
Gaston doesn't have magical
No, he doesn't
power.
have magical
Neither
powers.
does Scar.
Arrogance?
Arrogance, maybe, yeah.
They all have arrogance, that's for sure. They all think that they
Arrogance. I would say they all die in the end, I'm pretty sure, right?
Oh, yeah. Gaston dies. Dies. Yeah, they all kind of
they all
away or
die.
die at the end. Confidence or arrogance?
I don't know. Maybe it's like the protagonist. No, because the protagonist Belle doesn't kill.
Yeah, because they all don't have scars. They all don't have magical powers. They all don't sing.
All right, I would say their arrogance and maybe that they all die at the end. Okay. that's our answers. Oh, it's that they all fell to their deaths.
Oh, see, they died.
All right. Well
they all died in the same way. They fell to their deaths.
Which makes sense because, yeah, Scar fell off the cliff.
Right.
Gaston falls off the building. I don't remember how Maleficent dies. I
didn't think that, what's her name?
Who?
Died. I thought she died just melting away.
Maleficent?
Not Maleficent, the other one.
The Evil Queen?
Evil Queen.
In the original animation, she dies falling off the cliff.
Oh, okay.
So she's trying to push a rock on the dwarves, and then she falls off the cliff and she dies. And then George Claude Frollo, I think he falls off the building, actually.
Okay.
So,
well, they all died, so you were close.
Well, they fell to their deaths. Sad times. All right, 17. What title does Quasimodo receive at a festival in The Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't remember. I haven't seen The Hunchback of Notre Dame in a while, which is sad because that's the movie. That's like my movie. That's the movie that came out in the year I was born, so I should know it a little bit better.
I haven't seen that since the year you were born, I think.
Oh, he's called The King of Fools was his title. But yeah, I would not have known that. I need to rewatch that movie. That's a great movie, honestly. All right, 18. What was the first animated Disney film to receive a PG rating? I have no idea. Maybe Ariel, Little Mermaid, or maybe Mulan, because Mulan has war in it. Or who was the first one? Maybe, I don't know what the first one could have been. I would say maybe Lion King, because The Lion King has a lot of death in it, I feel like.
All Disney movies have death.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of the first one, though, because if you think about it, the first one, like death and violence. Like, because that scene with Scar is pretty dramatic in The Lion King.
That is pretty dramatic. I would have to say, I'd say Lion King had to be the only one.
I'm going to say Lion King or Little Mermaid. Oh, no, it was The Black Cauldron. We had to go further back in time.
Wow.
All right, I'll say I have not seen The Black Cauldron, so I would not have guessed that.
I don't even think I've seen the whole Black Cauldron. I think I've seen only snips of it.
Yeah, I think that's going to not in our next, that's after the Renaissance era, because we've been doing the movie eras on the podcast. Yeah. Renaissance era is next. I think The Black Cauldron's in the era after Renaissance. Okay. So we'll learn about that eventually. All right, number 19. Which rock star is beloved by Lilo in Lilo and Stitch?
Elvis Presley.
Yep, Elvis.
See, I think she throws in little easy ones in between to get
make
people
you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, to say, I don't want to do this anymore.
All right, 20. The classical composition Night on Bald Mountain famously appears in which Disney film?
Fantasia.
Fantasia, you think? Yep, Fantasia. You got it. I was going to say, I don't know. 21. What was the first Disney princess film to receive a live action adaptation?
Oh.
Technically Cinderella, right?
Cinderella.
Yeah, Cinderella. I mean, in a way, the first live action, some of the first ones was The 101 Dalmatians, Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, yeah, maybe those two would be considered, but
they're not princesses, so Cinderella would have to be it.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. Cinderella was the first. Okay, I was going to say the Cinderella was the first one. All right, so we got a couple right.
All right, 22. Let's just we'll go to 30, I guess. 22. Okay. What was the last Disney film to be animated in traditional hand-drawn style? I do know this because this was a trivia question on another episode. I know Rapunzel was the first one to not be hand-drawn.
Well, what was the one before that? I have
the last one to be hand-drawn, I think it was Winnie the Pooh.
Really?
I think that was the last one that was hand-drawn. And let's go. Do you have a guess?
No.
It was Winnie the Pooh 2011.
All right, you got it right.
I only know that because we've had this question in another trivia, and I just pulled it from that.
Yeah, well, my memory's not like Amanda's.
Episode.
So, okay.
I remember because I didn't know it for that one, and I was surprised I was Winnie the Pooh, and I was saying,
I would have thought they were doing hand drawing after that. Okay.
Yeah, so
interesting.
Winnie the Pooh 2011. All right, 23. Where does the sequel to The Rescuers take place? I don't know. I never really watched The Rescuers. Yeah, Luke would have to be here for that one, my brother. Yeah, you're right. Australia. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going to say, you remember Luke watching that?
We watched that, yes.
I was going to say, because I was going to say Luke would be the one to know that, because I wasn't a very big Rescuers fan.
We watched that a lot.
Mm-hmm. And actually, Ted was too. It's funny because Ted and Luke were only a year apart, so sometimes him and Luke have very similar interests from kids, and he liked the Rescuers too.
We watched that a lot.
All right, 24. The Tower of Terror, a popular attraction at Disney's Hollywood Studios, is based on which sci-fi TV show?
The Twilight Zone. That's what I said. Some of these are really easy.
The Twilight Zone. It's funny. They have the photo from the one in Disneyland Paris as the image.
All right, so we got some right so far.
All right, only a few more left. 25. What are the names of Donald Duck's nephews? It's Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Right? Yeah, Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yep, Huey, Dewey.
Oh, they're getting easier as we're going along. Okay.
I do love that. I feel like if you're going to have... I was watching this show. If you watch The Golden Bachelor, I don't watch The Golden Bachelor anymore, but I was watching a recap of it. And one of the girls who was on the first Golden Bachelor, her name was Sandra, and her twin sister was on the second season. Her twin sister's name was Andra. And I was like, you mean to tell me your parents named you Sandra and Andra? What kind of decision was that? I was like, that's crazy. But I just thought that was funny though. But it just made me think of seeing Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Can you imagine naming your sons that? It's like you get them confused all the time. So all right, 26. Complete this lyric from Aladdin. Tell me, princess, now, when did you last blank?
Oh, I know the line. I can see him saying it.
Let your heart decide.
When did you last?
I think it's, tell me, princess, now, when did you last let your heart decide? That's what I think it is.
Yeah, something about making a decision. I remember.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Ready? Yep, it is let your heart decide.
Yeah, I can see him saying the line.
Yeah, I can hear it in my head.
Yes, in my head I can hear it.
It's funny. I'm really bad with lyrics.
That's funny how that stuck out. Okay.
Yeah. All right, 27. What food is Tiana's famous for in The Princess and the Frog? Her beignets.
Beignets.
Yep, beignets.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying. We're getting a few easy balls.
She's throwing a couple of easy
now,
ones.
Now, there are 200 questions on this list, so we're only doing the first 30.
Well,
so
the first we didn't do so well, but now the last 10.
I know she's throwing us
we're
some
knocking
easy
out of the
ones.
park. Okay.
All right, 28. Which Disney movie features a character named Baymax? That's easy. Big Hero 6.
Big Hero.
Yep.
I love Baymax. He was so sweet.
29. What is the name of the demigod who accompanies Moana on her journey in Moana? That would be Maui.
Mm-hmm, Maui.
Yep, Maui. All right, and last question for this episode at least. We'll come back to this another time. Another easy one. What is the name of the teapot character in Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, Mrs. Potts. Yeah, see, she got easy there for a little bit. Okay. I thought for a while there she was just throwing in an easy one here and there to make you not quit.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. So we'll continue this lesson another time because this is really fun to do.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Keep that one on file, yeah.
So, all right. Thanks, everyone, for playing some Disney trivia with us. Again, especially when I'm not feeling too well, so I didn't have time to prep our other podcasts.
Right. We'll just have to skip the Halloween episode.
All right. So normally we would do some Disney news now, but however, we're doing no Disney news right now just because I realized actually I switched all the podcast episodes around. This episode is not coming out until November, actually. Originally, this episode was going to be one of the October ones, but I switched it so that we didn't have too many trivia ones. Anyway, all to say on the production side, no Disney news.
Disney news.
Because this is so pre-recorded over a month.
Right.
So I'm sorry about that. I'm not feeling too well. But let's do some Disney birthdays. There are no Disney birthdays. We have a few personal birthdays. On November 4th is my cousin Nick's birthday. On November 6th is my cousin Sean's birthday. And November 7th is my cousin Emily's birthday.
Wow. Happy birthday,
happy
everybody.
birthday to the three of them. Lots of November babies.
Right.
And finally, we have our Disney memory. Do you have a Disney memory for today's podcast?
No, Disney memory was just when we were thinking of all the movies, going to see all the movies. Like whenever we talk about movies and Disney and trivia, and when we're talking about all these different quotes from the movies and stuff, I just love Disney movies. I just love sitting and watching them. And some of them I've only seen once, and some of them I've seen so many times. Like I said, when you mentioned the Disney Winnie the Pooh, I just love Winnie the Pooh. It just brings back little memories of you sitting there with me, watching it, sitting on the couch, and just enjoying an afternoon watching Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like my memory is that whenever we're playing something like this, we used to have this Disney trivia game, like an actual board game, and we still have it actually.
We still have it.
And I remember when we got the game's similar to this. Some of the questions were like impossible. It was like, who was like the president at the time, of like when this movie was made. It was just like, who would know this, right? But other times, one of the big things that was tricky about that Disney trivia, that was when the movie Dinosaur had just come out.
Yes.
Which is funny because we hadn't seen that movie yet. And to this day, I don't think I've seen the Dinosaur movie.
No, I haven't seen it either.
It's also kind of a forgotten movie too, because now they have The Good Dinosaur, which is also kind of forgotten about as well. And that was a great movie, honestly, The Good Dinosaur. I cried real hard in that movie.
The only dinosaur movies we used to watch was Land Before Time.
Yeah, so like The Land Before Time, that wasn't Disney technically.
No.
But the actual dinosaur movie was Disney, and that is just a forgotten movie. It's so funny how
every trivia question that came out on that.
Yeah, there were
was
so many questions on that dinosaur movie. We were like, damn, we should just watch this movie just so we can
finish the game.
But anyway, though, thanks everyone for listening to this week's episode of the podcast. Make sure you give us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, or leave a comment down below if you'd like more Disney trivia. Again, we just did the Disney Parks trivia, so now this is Disney. I don't even know what this is. Disney movie trivia, I guess. It's kind of all over the place.
It's just fun.
Mainly movies, though. I guess I'll maybe the title of Disney movie trivia. But let us know if you want us to do more trivia in the future. These episodes are actually some of our most listened to episodes, so that's why
they're interesting.
I keep pulling them out.
I learned some stuff during these.
Yeah, I keep pulling them out if I don't have time to help the podcast. But thanks everyone for listening, and until then, see you.